Hello there, my Capricorn Collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness. Cappies, what's up with your energy? Ooh, I love your vibes. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, Judgment vibe, Two of Swords, the King of Cups, there at the Four of Pentacles. Wow. This is the business vibe with you, Capricorns, or with regard to opportunity slash opportunist. Especially those of you with regard to work energy. I feel this is a lot of work vibes with you, Capricorn. There's the clarity coming of that Ace of Swords. You had to make some interesting decisions. This is that rather indifferent energy with you. So I like you in this Two of Swords vibe. The kind of undecided energy. But that brings about like the Ten of Swords vibes with you. Beginnings, endings, new options, new opportunities. Trusting your instincts and your intuition. Staying grounded and focused. I like this Four of Pentacles. Those of you, if you regard like retrograde, there's something interesting and very fascinating about your vibe, Capricorn. I don't know what you're paying attention to or what sort of caught your attention that you're very focused here. Because I feel like some of you have been in this energy for a minute. Those of you, especially with interesting options or opportunities coming up. So definitely send in those resumes. Do them auditions, whatever your kind of vibe is here, Capricorn. Because the energy on this is like... it's like songwriters, but nowadays there's like 15 to 20 people that supposedly wrote the song, when really like one or two people came up with the idea. That's why I feel like it's, as far as business goes with you, self-produce, self-publish. No, that isn't going to be for all of you. I like the Temperance Angel. I know I tell you not to date, but I feel like if you're dating, you're making smarter choices when it comes to dating, or that's not like your main concern. So there's Sagittarius. There's the Five of Wands. This is why some of you just trusting your instincts and intuition. There's so many people that like this sort of vibe that you have, or like this sort of idea or concept or whatever the fuck it is that you're doing that is bringing about all this interesting change for you. There's the Two of Cups. That's why I feel like if you're dating, you're dating. If you're not, you're not. Some of you don't even give a fuck. This is that micromanaging vibe as well with you, Capricorn. There's the Three of Swords, but you avoid the Three of Swords because you got the Ace of Swords there with the Two of Swords. Over that is the Aquarius star. I don't know, something must have happened with Aquarius in astrology. If you got like an Aquarius rising, moon, or Venus, Capricorn, or those of you, if you pay attention, but this is also that singularity with you focusing more on you as well. I don't know, if it's working for you, you're liking the vibes, Capricorn, just keep doing what the fuck you're doing. Yeah, look at this Nine of Swords energy, but it's the Five of Wands dynamic when it comes to you. Some of you Capricorns, I think this has kind of happened organically with you, even if you haven't paid attention to astrology. Things haven't worked out. But they haven't worked out because it wasn't like the right option or the right opportunity for you. So what you may have thought was a failure or what didn't seem like a positive thing for you was actually to your benefit. Some of you learning to trust your instincts and intuition. What's with that Two of Swords vibe? Well, that's interesting. You got the King of Wands there in reverse. There with the Hangman vibe. So your timing is like perfect. Your timing is perfect because that goes to the Nine of Pentacles. This speaks on that singularity with you. Some of you could have been dealing with the stuck, stagnant fire sign energy as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Rising Moon, Venus, Western or Vedic. With regard to you, Capricorn. The Two of Swords, you got the Six of Cups. There you got the Four of Cups. Again, with the Ten of Cups vibe with you. When it comes to the emotional sort of connections, opportunities. The King of Swords. They were, oh, look at that. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands there with the King of Wands. This is why, Capricorn, before you take on a new partner, I'm going to say partner just in a generic vibe with you. Make sure someone doesn't have like a very stuck, stagnant, codependent relationship or partnership. I don't feel like you're going to be single. I don't feel like it's a negative energy with regard to options or opportunities, but very mindful of who you bring into your vibe. This is the kind of micromanaging energy with you. But if you're dating, I feel like you like the vibe. Some of you, I feel like you're dating differently. The Fool, the Lovers, there with the Nine of Cups, there with the Three of Cups. It's not lack of options or opportunities, but that doesn't mean anything. This is why I feel like it's such a positive vibe with you. Some of you business-wise, self-produced, self-published. That would be the smartest thing for you to do. Pay attention. Look at the options. Look at the opportunities. Take your time. This is like the micromanaging part when it comes to you as well, Capricorn. It's very good boss-ass energy. But you're also dealing with an Aries energy or that Emperor vibe that doesn't like this new sort of version of you. So it could be abundance for you or abundance for everyone else. So focus on what's important. Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. It is definitely a fertile energy, so do make smart choices. Some of y'all, wait a minute before you get to know somebody in the biblical sense. Just so you keep the energies clear and you're not overwhelmed here. But I feel like some of you are already doing that. It's like boss-ass vibes with you. That's what I love. That's what I love. Some of you, with regard to compartmentalizing your life, this may be the time where normally, if you like date in the workplace or with regard to your choice in partners, they want to be all sort of immersed in your vibe, where you're kind of compartmentalizing things. The singularity energy with you is just, it's all about what's best for you, what works for you, what brings about better options or better opportunities with regard to you, and changes the whole dynamics up. So take what's yours, leave what's not. Those of you in this vibe, you're prioritizing yourself. You're looking at things differently. A lot of options or opportunities. But, I mean, that doesn't really mean anything, right? There's always that energy of you. It also feels like you start dieting the day that you get the chance to have your favorite meal. Or you get the chance to do something, but you're like not even enthused. This shows growth on your part, especially when it comes to, with that Seven of Wands, establishing and maintaining very healthy boundaries. Damn Capricorn. That's the vibe. I mean, I absolutely love this for you. The more you focus on you, the far more interesting you are. But the vibes here, and this isn't necessarily particular with you, Capricorn. I think a lot of people, the group dynamics are changing up. Those that were far more focused on themselves, whatever that Aquarius energy is when it comes to you, I feel like something happened astrologically with the Aquarius that made a lot of people pull focus back on themselves. Some of you, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, their energy is kind of, they should have stayed single and focused on themselves as well. So I don't know if you've got Aquarius rising or Aquarius moon, or maybe you're Aquarius in Vedic astrology. So let's look at those of you with regard to like romantic relationships or partnerships. Let's look at that. Because the Queen of Pentacles energy is stuck in that Eight of Swords. So this is someone that's just focused on like the tangible vibes. The Queen of Pentacles is stuck in the Eight of Swords. Some of you from a business perspective. Others of you with regard to like a romantic option or a romantic opportunity. Opportunity brings opportunist. That's something you should definitely be mindful of. So what about my Capricorns with regard to relationships or partners? So if you're in like a relationship or partnership, what's the vibe on that? The King of Swords, the Page of Wands. Taking your time, far more focused on good conversation, Capricorn. There's a lot of mindfulness as well. I don't feel like you're anybody's fool energy. That's what I like about this. So this is like everyone else's vibe. This is like your vibe. So if you are dating, you're staying away from anything that seems rather stuck, stagnant, or just not your vibe. Capricorn, some of you just mindful of rebound relationships or partnerships, whether you're the rebound person, Capricorn, so you're starting to date again, so you're taking your time, mindful of the first real relationship or partnership after you're out of one. Others of you, with regard to people and their kind of rebound relationships or partnerships, it's make up to break up vibe. Over top of that is the Seven of Pentacles. You're definitely looking good. And I like this Seven of Pentacle energy with you. Over that is the Seven of Swords. Why are they in your energy? Why do they want this option or opportunity with you? Taking your time. You're embodying more of that Two of Swords vibe. So if you're dating, you're dating. Some of you, I don't think you're going to... I feel like you're switching up who you date and how you date anyway. So some of you, this is what makes you interesting and unique. You're avoiding that Five of Swords energy. So if you are dating, you're focusing on one or two relationships or partnerships, or you're really taking your time. You're probably... Some of you are probably not a good date in the fact that you're going to be more analytical. You're going to be looking at the date in a completely different way. Some of you are definitely going to wait to get to know somebody in the biblical sense, which changes things up. If this isn't romantic vibes with you, this is just like options or opportunities with you. Knight of Pentacles, who gets your time, energy, and attention. But again, taking your time when it comes to that. So even if you are dating, you're dating to date. So there is that energy of actually more than one option, more than one opportunity. Not in like a player vibes, you're just dating. It's a fun sort of dating energy with you. There's the Two of Pentacles. What's your rules of retrograde? Those of you, if you've established rules of retrograde, or you're just mindfulness when it comes to whatever the fuck you started paying attention to. That's what I like about your vibe. There's something just really interesting with you. So I don't know if you started focusing more on astrology, or you're just, you're really good at weighing your options right now. So you're not really going to stay stuck or stagnant. There's the Emperor vibe. See, if you are in a relationship or partnership, I feel like for some of you, it's more of like a power struggle within that relationship or partnership. So who's controlling the dynamics? And what's the vibe all about with regard to the options or opportunities? Some of you with the Two of Pentacles there, or that Knight of Pentacles, this is also keeping work, life vibes. Keeping a nice... a separation between the two. Especially those of you with the promotion energy on this. There's like promotion energy. This is why you're getting a lot of that attention, because you are pulling that Seven of Pentacles vibe. So you're going to have a lot of people wanting to be in your energy. So definitely make smart choices so you avoid that Five of Swords energy. Some of you, if you have started dating, you probably pulled your energy back because you've had at least two sort of options or opportunities where you felt like you were being played. The Emperor energy is the Ten of Pentacles. There's the Chariot vibe. There's the Ace of Pentacles. There's the Empress energy. See, this is that yin-yang energy. Damn. I feel like you're embodying the Emperor and the Empress vibe, though. I feel like that's that Gemini energy with you. Because we looked at it from the lover's perspective here. Doesn't have to be romantic. So, Capricorn, take what's yours and leave what's not here, right? Some of you, I feel like that's your duality. This beautiful masculine and feminine vibe with you. Those of you, when it comes to creating... You create it, you follow it through, so you bring about this beautiful option or opportunity with you. Then the Aries energy and the Aquarius vibe with you. I don't know if that's Moon Rising Venus, Western or Vedic, or your kind of viewpoint here. It's a very fertile energy with you as well. So definitely you need to be making some smart fucking choices. Again, the Eight of Swords there with that Queen of Pentacle vibes. Nine of Cups, the Three of Cups. This is where you're far more interesting being single, or you're far more interesting in the energy that you're in. It's definitely not a lack of options or opportunities. There's that Ten of Swords over that Two of Pentacles. There's the Three of Wands. There's the Page of Cups. That's why I feel like a lot of you are single, or you're not really stuck or stagnant with regard to options or opportunities. Queen of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Virgo vibe, the World vibe, and there you are, Capricorn. Some of you are really trusting your instincts and intuition on this. Because Capricorn, I think a lot of you, if you weren't paying attention, you've had a lot of stuck, stagnant options or opportunities that didn't quite work out. You might have thought it wasn't like a positive for you, but it turned out to actually be the best sort of solution at the time. You had to understand that in retrospect energy. So I'm liking that Two of Pentacle vibes with you. I'm liking the retrograde energy. Nine of Wands, again with that King of Wands in reverse there with the Hangman vibe. I also feel like you're not going to foolishly fall in love. I don't think you're going to let your emotions overwhelm you to the point that you're not paying attention to what you need to pay attention to. This is what makes the difference with you. Some of you are that King of Cups vibe. That's why I don't know if this is romantic with you. This is androgynous. This is ambiguous. So take what's yours, leave what's not. Keep that focus on you, though. Some of you, if you're dealing with an Aquarius as well, there could be a messy Aquarius vibe. I feel like the Aquarius brings clarity for you, but no, some of you are dealing with a messy Aquarius energy. Someone could be trying to counterbalance your energy there with that Emperor and the Empress vibe, but they're like fake-ass Emperor or Empresses. Because the vibe with you is, it's like the songwriters, but you have like two people that wrote the song, but then you have like 10 other people that want to have their name on it, saying that they were the one that sort of created it as well. If from a business perspective, this is the ideas person, but everyone else gets credit for the work that they do. Five of Pentacles there with the Three of Pentacles. That's why I do feel mindful of workplace kind of relationships or partnerships, Capricorn, especially if that is something that is kind of typical with you. Or those of you with regard to whoever's energy that you're in, their kind of codependencies. A lot of breakup to makeup vibe. But you're pulling that the Emperor and the Empress energy. Two of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Knight of Swords, High Priestess energy, the Fool vibe. There with the Judgment energy. If someone is cross-watching your energy, what are they cross-watching for? Those of you, the emphasis on partnerships with you. I feel like for some of you, that's your yin-yang. That's that beautiful Gemini energy. Others of you, it's like a completely different vibe. There at that Four of Cups and the Six of Cups. Again, all this sort of Ten of Cups vibes. And there's that indifference energy with you. With the Sagittarius, there with the Five of Wands. There at the Five of Swords. There's a lot of interesting things going on astrologically, Capricorn. So Take what's yours, leave what's not. Focus on you. If you're dating, you should be happy dating. If you're not, then maybe that's not like the right relationship or partnership. Those of you establishing healthy boundaries and focusing more on you. The Aquarius energy. Eight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. This is that balanced energy with you. It's not lack of options or opportunities, though. So that's why I don't know what the vibe is with you. You can have plenty of options and plenty of opportunities, and none of them be worth shit. So it's like the mindfulness there. This is supposed to be if you're in a relationship or partnership. So some of you with regard to that, with the Emperor and the Empress energy there. Something don't work without your vibe. But everyone else kind of needs in on this sort of energy that you bring, Capricorn. A lot of you, it's like the next big thing. You got like this great idea, this great option, this great opportunity. Those of you, if you bring in your romantic partners when it comes to like options or opportunities with you, I feel like some of you learning to compartmentalize. Learning to compartmentalize. Because this is like the songwriters. You have two people that wrote the song, but then you have like 10 other people that want their name on it. That's why it feels more like a business vibe, or with regard to like options or opportunities. Self-producing and self-publishing. So whatever the fuck you got going on, how does that work with regard to you? This shows a lot of growth. That's why for a lot of you, you're different. You're different. You're just making smarter choices. It's more of a singularity energy when it comes to you. Because I feel like you're coming from that standpoint of what's the best option or opportunity for you. And then you got all the opportunists when it comes to your energy. Really good. Send in those resumes. Keep doing the work. Whatever the fuck your focus is here, Capricorn. Some of you, you're not going to allow drama when it comes to relationships or partnerships. So if you're in this energy, you're not going to really stay too stuck or too interested in any kind of relationship or partnership that wants to create some sort of emotional connection way too early in the relationship or partnership. So you're looking at things from a different kind of viewpoint. This is when you got to take what's yours and leave what's not here, Capricorn. If you like foolishly fall in love, then I don't feel like you're really in that energy. Some of you, it's plenty of options or plenty of opportunities. I don't feel like there's lack of when it comes to you, but that really don't mean anything. A lot of fun astrology out there. So if you haven't paid attention to your favorite astrologer, or you don't have a favorite astrologer, some of you, if you don't pay attention to astrology, I feel like astrology was guiding you along. Because there's a lot of things that didn't work out that maybe you thought should have, but they didn't work out because that wasn't the right option or opportunity for you. Those of you that were able to maintain that kind of Two of Swords vibe, just focusing on yourself. Because there's a very reserved vibe with you, which I feel for some of you is different. This is like the difference in you now versus before when it came to like options or opportunities. Aquarius, Aries, and Taurus vibes. That could be your Western, Vedic, Moon Rising, Venus. I don't want to keep telling you to stay single because I feel like if you're in this energy, if you want to date, you're going to date. But you're going to date. I don't think you're going to go on like 1 or 2 dates and think that you found like the perfect partner. You're probably going to be going on a lot of dates. And it's like the micromanaging vibe with you. It's like the micromanaging vibe with you. 5 of Cups to the 7 of Cups. Some of you, when it comes to dating, maybe mindful of the libations, so that way you're not like making shit choices. You know what I mean, Capricorn? Take what's yours and leave what's not. Some of you could be doing more, maybe you're doing like coffee or like lunch, or you're doing something where you keep the energy light, bright, and there's no like smoke or mirror vibes with you. It's like harsh lighting, so that way the reality of whatever the option or the opportunity is there. Wheel of Fortune, the Leo vibes. King of Swords there with the 4 of Pentacles. That's the fun retrograde vibe. Some of you, with regard to all this interesting astrology going on, maybe some of y'all know now isn't the time to date. So that way you kind of avoid staying stuck or stagnant. The Pisces, the 7 of Wands there with the 6 of Swords. I don't think you're gonna foolishly fall in love with anybody, and that's what makes the difference. You're not foolishly falling in love. You're not taking or making any unnecessary risks. But I feel like this is what's different. So this has to be what is different with regard to you. If you dated a lot before, you're like not. Or if you are dating, you're switching up who you date. Some of you, how you date. Some of you, with regard to like options or opportunities, you're not letting your emotions overwhelm you. But Capricorn, I feel like some of you get slack for this because you're not the same sort of. Be mindful of almost like a pushover energy on this, Capricorn. You're not in that the pushover vibes. Libra, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, the Page of Wands, the 2 of Cups. Magician energy, the Sun, the Ace of Wands there with the 8 of Pentacles. You're really good at what the fuck you do. It's simply the best. Dun, 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 dun. Someone don't like that, though. Some of you, with regard to that Emperor energy. The Emperor energy or the Aries vibe. Some of y'all, this is like the boss energy. So... those of you, if you're going for a promotion, or some of you, a new option, a new opportunity, this is where I feel this kind of comes into play with you. Because it is that vibe of, songs. That's like probably one of the best examples now. Used to be you had maybe 1 or 2 songwriters, right? But nowadays you have like... 10 to 15 people that apparently wrote the song. Some of you, with regard to like work options or work opportunities, this is kind of like they want you to lead the group and everyone gets the credit for the work that you're doing. This is why I feel like you've got a great job option or a great job opportunity or a great idea, and you don't need the middle management. But you need to be micromanaging. So that means you need to step up and focus on what's important to you. If you're in this energy, this is what you're doing. Those of you, if you always dated or with regard to your past relationships or partnerships, you always brought like the people closest to you into your vibe. This is you just focusing more on you. So that way, the idea, the concept, the whole kind of energy here is what's good for you. So you're going to get the chance, you're going to get the opportunity. So make sure that you're focused on that. I think if you're dating, if you're like seriously dating, you're not going to be caught in your feels or your emotions with regard to an option or opportunity. Some of you, once that kind of emotional vibe kind of gets into play, some of you will be like, nope. So you're dating differently. You're choosing your partners differently. This is a very focused vibe on you. Plenty of options, plenty of opportunities, but you focusing on you. Those of you, if you don't pay attention to your astrology, I felt like astrology was working out for you. The Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. So there were things that didn't work out, but they weren't supposed to work out. That was the whole fucking point. So it's not all like positive energy with you, but it's a mindfulness energy. Embodying that Two of Swords. So trust your instincts, trust your intuition. You avoid the heartbroken vibe. But others are heartbroken that you're not letting your like emotions overwhelm you. So this is those of you that particularly allow your feelings to dictate your decision making, or some of you with regard to like business options or business opportunities. This isn't romantic with you. This could be friendship vibes. Some of you, this is self-produced, self-publish. That might only be for a handful of you. Take what's yours, take what resonates with regard to your life. Some of you with a very interesting job opportunity. And maybe if you were in a relationship or partnership, your partner might be like, do you really need that? Is that really going to be the best option for you? So there could be some travel with regard to you, or some of you, the chance to really work and create something on your own that changes everything. This is supposed to be if you're dating somebody. But if you're stuck or stagnant with regard to that romantic relationship or partnership, I don't think you're going to stay stuck there for long. I'm not an astrologer, so what's your favorite astrologer, or look at your astrology, Western or Vedic? Because I feel like astrology has worked out for you. Those of you, if you just started like paying attention to retrograde, that's why I feel like some of you have been in this energy for a minute. Like you don't get to this point without actually doing the work on yourself. So maybe this is something for you to aspire to, Capricorn. Those of you that's in this energy, I like the fact the Queen of Pentacles is stuck in the Eight of Swords. That's the opportunistic vibe. And it's genderless. That's also what I love about your energy as well, Capricorn, is this sort of ambiguity with you. That's why I feel like it's all about you. That's the vibe with the Seven of Pentacles, so, I mean, damn Cappies. Anything else with regard to Capricorn? Anything else with regard to Capricorn? The Nine of Pentacles, abundance energy with you. The singularity vibe. You can be in a group dynamic and still be very focused on you. This is, everyone's looking at you for this great option or this great opportunity as well. So those of you, if you're leading like a group dynamic or you get the opportunity, it's because you're the smartest one in the room. Anything else Capricorn might need to know right now? Ooh, Cappies. The Eight of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Two of Swords. You're good. Trust the vibes. Good news, good options, good opportunities when it comes to you. So stay focused on you. Damn, Cappies. This is good promotion energy. So don't worry, don't fret. Focus on you. This is that beautiful singularity energy. Some of you learn to trust your instincts and intuition there with the Six of Swords energy. That's like the wind in your sails type vibes on that Six of Swords journey with you. Ah, absolutely love this. Absolutely love this for you, Capricorn. Don't be overwhelmed. Anything else for Capricorn? The Tower in reverse. It's not lack of. It's kind of just avoiding like the stuck stagnant energy. This is giving good retrograde vibes as well, Capricorn. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles there with the Ten of Cups there with the World vibe. Look, you can have options or opportunities and nothing works out. Some of you, your astrology is working out. You just gotta keep making smart choices here. Ten of Cups, date if you're dating, but if you're not like feeling the vibe, you're not feeling the vibe. So, yeah, they're at the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Nine of Cups. Keep that singularity focused on you. Because your cross-watchers are seeing that Ace of Pentacle energy. It's a very fucking fertile vibe with you, Capricorn. It's a very fertile vibe with you. But you've had to make some interesting choices with that Two of Pentacles. That's what's unique and different about you. Again, with the Queen of Pentacle energy there at the Seven of Pentacles. If you don't know your value or worth, somebody else does. It's a very fertile energy with you. But those of you with like a group dynamic, you're leading the group and everyone wants in on this sort of new option or new opportunity that you bring. Or those of you, if you started sending out your resumes, going for promotions, right? This is kind of that energy as well. You were ahead of the vibe because you pulled focus back on yourself. Knight of Wands there with the Knight of Pentacles. Not letting your emotions overwhelm you. So this is for those of you that fall in love too easily, or those of you that let your emotions sort of dictate your decision making. This is like the difference with you. I like the Virgo there with the Pisces vibe. So maybe some of y'all have Virgo moon. Some of you, if you're not paying attention to astrology, I feel like astrology has sort of guided you. There's a lot of things that haven't worked out. So it's not like everything's been like perfect for you, but the options or the opportunities wouldn't have been that great. You probably didn't think so at the moment, but everything was actually working out on your behalf by not letting your emotions overwhelm you. This is definitely, pay attention to your favorite astrologer. Yeah, the Seven of Wands. However, you're kind of looking at that however you view it. Again, this is a singularity with you. Whether that means you're staying single or you're just not letting your emotions dictate your decision making. Because I feel like if you're dating, if you think it's a player vibe, you're just going to move on to the next. Or maybe some of y'all pull back from dating until you like the vibes. I am Capricorn. And we've had a lot going on astrologically, so who the fuck knows? So take what's yours, leave what isn't. It's never a bad thing to pull focus back on yourself when you have decisions to make. Ooh, Cappies. Peace, love, and light.